What's up, everybody? This is Jeff with Automotive Growth Strategies, doing a quick YouTube video for you on the importance of Google business profiles. That's the your little business profile you have on the Google searches. People can leave reviews and share pictures, and you can post updates and all that kind of good stuff. Well, the reason that's so important, I found in my years of marketing for automotive and other businesses, is for whatever reason, the automotive industry is far more driven by Google business profiles. I found, and I think this has to do with the fact that last piece of data I was aware of, I think it was a year or more ago, was 70-something% of internet searches are done on a mobile device. Well, that makes sense that everything is getting more and more driven towards Google business profiles, because I don't know if you search many things on the internet on your mobile device. Well, it's a lot easier to look for local businesses and ratings and reviews and all that on Google Maps, which pops up really easily and loads clean on your phone, whether it's iPhone or Android or whatever. And it's a lot easier to look at everything all in one place, like all the different locations of different, whether you're looking for a restaurant or a oil change or a window tint shop or any automotive related thing, right? People are spending more time on Google searching for these things than they are searching on websites, because everything's in one place. You see the ratings, they see how far away you are, see pictures. You can write a little bit about your business, and you can see what other people have to say about that business as well if you're looking for a business, whatever the case may be, whatever it is you're looking for. So what I did here was, I got this video going. Let's do a search for let's do auto body repair. What's a random town? Visalia, California. So I have not done this search before. This is the first time I've seen these results, so we're going to check them out together. What's interesting, well, first of all, you'll see this is what I'm talking about with like the Google business profiles. These are different Google business profiles that are populated in the top of the search result. And this top section here is what's referred to as the map pack. These are the top 3, quote unquote, businesses in the area for this search term that I've searched, auto body repair, Visalia, California. So whether or not these are really the best businesses, I'm not sure. Now, why are they in the top 3? That's a great question. And that's exactly what I specialize in doing, is optimizing Google business profiles, as well as websites and stuff too. But in the automotive industry, what I found is the Google business profile is way more important, right? Whether you have auto repair shop, body shop, detailing, if you have a detail shop, or if you're a mobile detailer, it doesn't matter. All automotive related things I found are primarily driven by Google My Business, Google business profiles. It used to be called Google My Business. Now they're called Google Business Profiles. They kind of changed their name around. For all intents and purposes, you'll probably hear me use both terms. They are to be used interchangeably. They are essentially the same thing for all intents and purposes there. So let's look at what we got here for the top 3 businesses: Central Valley Collision Repair, Visalia Auto Body, Cesares Collision Repair. It looks like, they're not ranked by number or quality of reviews, although the top business is rated slightly higher at 4.9. But you can see the third business there, Cesares Collision Repair, they have way more reviews at the same 4.7 rating as Visalia Auto Body, who's just above them with only 55 reviews, right? Almost 200 more reviews. So why is Visalia Auto Body ranked slightly higher than Cesares Collision Repair? As you can see, this map area is pretty small, right? We're not looking at a huge area. It's not like Visalia Auto Body and Cesares Collision Center are so far apart that they're ranked based on distance, which that can be a thing as well. Always remember, you get different results based on where you're searching from when it comes to Google My Business, and that's where a lot of the tricks come in, and why a lot of people have a hard time understanding how that all works. Is it is very geo relevant. Basically, it knows where you're searching from, ideally, whether that's phone, PC, desktop, whatever the case may be. So as you can see, they're not ranked based on reviews or on location. So what might they be ranked based on? Let's find out. And I kind of already know the answer to this, but I'm kind of leading you all to the answer here. You click on more businesses, and you can kind of see. I know my screenshot is kind of cutting off the end here. I like to keep it a little bit within the margins here, just for my own weird reasons. But nonetheless, wow, there's a whole lot of stuff going on in this area. So we have our top three. It shows them when you highlight them. They're different locations. They're all right around the corner from each other, literally right there. So I'm wondering why they are ranked the way they are. Well, I know why, and it's funny too, because even more evidence as to the randomness, or so seeming randomness, of these Google business rankings. Again, Visalia Auto Body here, 55 reviews. Then you have companies that are not in the top three with way more reviews. See, 193, 232, 126, even 70 and 94. And these places have great reviews as well. This place even has 4.8. So this place is rated higher with far more reviews than Visalia Auto Body, but yet they're down there in number 4. So what is the deal? Now, if you have a Google business profile, you can see a lot of what I'm talking about when I'm going to talk about business categories and all that kind of stuff. On the front end, like from the customer facing view, which is what you're looking at with me right now, like we'll click on a listing here. We'll click on Visalia Auto Body. And you click in a random area right here. If you click too close to this, it'll take you to the website and directions, vice versa. So you click kind of over here. And you'll see that they have tons of photos, 51 photos. That's a lot, actually. That's really good. And that's one of the reasons why they're ranking higher, is because Google loves Google, right? They love it when you're using their products a lot. And it shows them that you are a more active business owner / business manager, I suppose. And they really like that. I've personally seen where business profile activity picks up even slightly and is consistent, and it almost without fail will have a corresponding little jump in the rank, or a jump in its visibility for various keywords and whatnot. And I'll get into keywords and all that kind of stuff at some point here as well. I have many videos to do for this group, so stick around here. But what you'll see going down here a little bit, we'll see if they have any. Okay, so here's some good things they have, and another reason why they're ranked is they have a little blurb here from Visalia Auto Body. You can see this is like the About Me section, I guess you could call it. And this is not much to write. I think you're allowed 1,500 characters to write in this little About Me description, whatever you want to call it, in your GMB profile. And they have changed that a lot lately as well. So if you have any trouble with that, reach out to me and I'll kind of give you some pointers on how to access that and add some details in there, like the description, for instance, right here. I would add more. And this is a great place to put keywords as well. And kind of your elevator pitch, like what sets you apart, why should people call you, right? This is a great place to put that. They've got a Facebook profile linked, which is fantastic. Again, more social proof. People love that, especially if you got good engagement on your social profiles. You link those to your website, you link those to your Google business profile, all that stuff. It makes you look really good, and you might not think that they are related, but they are. You want to have as big of an online footprint as you can, and it doesn't matter if it's through a website, Google business profile, or social profiles. Social proof is social proof, and all of it matters. So Facebook profile is fantastic. They got lots of reviews on here. And again, there's a lot of things I won't be able to show you on here just because I can't see the back end of the Google business profile. But what you can do is check on your business categories. And here we go. So this is the entire list, almost 4,000 categories now, business categories. And these are, when you're setting up your Google business profile, it's going to ask you what niche your business in, what type of business you are, and it's going to want you to put in one of these, right, as your primary category. Well, it pays to do research on what your categories are and what your competitors' categories are. There are some free tools that you can use to figure that out. You can also reach out to somebody like myself. I love doing the research end of these things. For instance, we're in the automotive niche, right? So look at all the different automotive related categories you can be in, right? For instance, near me, there's a auto repair shop whose primary category is auto tune-up service. This one right here. Well, they're ranked poorly. They picked that as their primary category, auto tune-up service. Okay, that's more of a secondary category. Every other shop that is ranked well is auto repair shop, because that is a more high traffic search term, right? People don't use the term tune-up anymore. I mean, some people do, but when it comes down to it, there's no tuning to be done on cars anymore. You replace some spark plugs, and us automotive people, we know this, right? There's not much to be tuned anymore. There's something wrong with it, or there's not, right? It's pretty cut and dry. It's not like back in the day. We're not like setting points and dwell and all that kind of crazy stuff with the giant like sun scope that's the size of 3 refrigerators. Yes, I'm old. I've been around for a long time. So nonetheless, this file I've uploaded to the group, so you can access this at any time. This is good for a lot of different automotive industry niches, and it goes far beyond just this A section here, auto machine shop, auto market. There's also car specific words like car wash, car service, car detailing service, car repair and maintenance. Speaking of which, I've seen a couple of GMBs listed with car repair and maintenance as their main primary category. And again, those businesses do poorly in the rankings because everyone's main category is auto repair shop. Now, that's tough if you're a mobile mechanic. I know a lot of mobile mechanics just deal with it. If you're mobile and working out of your house, you don't want to list your business at your house, right? So if you go back to, we're looking at the map, right? So if you're mobile, you don't want this pin on your house, right? But they don't give you an option. When you pick auto repair shop as a GMB category, you don't have the option to list it as a service area business, right? So if you had a service area business, your location wouldn't be shared. You wouldn't have a pin. So you see how all these listings have website and directions. So I'm sure some of them don't have websites. Yeah, see, this one doesn't have a website. No website. We can probably keep going here, but there's in this category, this is auto repair, so every single one is going to have a location. Right now, if we do, let's see, car detailing, Visalia, California. Look, Excalibur Mobile Detail, right? They're mobile. Mobile detailing is a legit GMB category, but for whatever reason, mobile auto repair is not. So you can see how Excalibur Mobile Detail, okay, let's click on them. It doesn't show a location. You can't get driving directions because they're mobile. You don't go to them, they come to you. So this person may be working out of their house or something like that. It used to show a map. See, and I don't like the new GMB because it used to show their service area. So you used to be able to click for more information somewhere on this panel, and maybe on mobile you still can, but they've been changing a lot about this lately. See, and here's a lot of updates. Look at that. This is perfect. This is why they're in the top 3 right here. Look at this. 5 days ago, 2 days ago, March 6th, March 5th. I mean, look at this. They're posting updates all the time. This is fantastic. This is why they're ranked high, and this is why they have such good engagement. Look, more reviews than everybody else. The other thing that Google favors, and I hate to say it, is businesses that use their ads campaigns in Google My Business platform. It's, something we would not like to think is true, but if you spend money with Google and you do it often, and you do it like at a decent amount as far as your investment wise for ads, they do tend to favor your listing organically more so than if you were not to do those ads. So take that with a grain of salt. That's kind of the same thing as how Yelp operates. Don't get me started on Yelp, but that's the world we live in. So aside from spending money on ads, what you can do is exactly what Excalibur Mobile Detail is doing. Look at this. Just tons of updates. Look at all these reviews are great. They have, some poor reviews, whatever. You can't have 85 reviews and not have a few that, people that are salty about whatever the case is, And again, I don't like that I can't show you what I'm talking about more clearly with service area business, but what it will show on the back end, I know I can see it on my own Google business profiles, is it'll show a map, like for instance, this area, and it'll show an outlined perimeter of what that business's service area is. So you can more clearly see what areas they service. But I think they've gone away with that and just favored, for instance, they show the results based on the area, right? There's no point in them showing you what their service area is. If you're searching from outside their service area, they're probably not going to show this profile, right? Because Google already knows you're outside this business's profile, or this profile service area. So why would they show you in that result, right? So more things along the lines with the algorithm and how it works. Again, there's no black and white rhyme or reason into why these are ranked the way they are. There's many factors. Like I said, if you spend money with Google with ads, they tend to favor you a little bit more. If you do a lot of updates and stuff like that, they tend to favor you more. And there's some more advanced tactics as well that I'm going to be getting into in the automotive marketing strategies group. The Facebook group I will link in the description in this video. I've just started the group just a few days ago, but I thought that I could add a lot of value to automotive industry people in terms of, marketing strategies. What it really comes down to is the consistency, especially if you're a newer kind of up and coming repair facility. It's really, really good to get on board with doing this stuff and get in the habit of doing it on a routine basis. All these little updates, like I said, with Excalibur Mobile Detail, right? Like all these updates every couple days, they're doing these different little updates. We were locally owned and operated, blah blah, all this stuff. It does help. You might not think so, and it's the kind of thing that's going to pay off in the long term, like going to the gym. You don't go to the gym for 3 days and look in the mirror and go, oh, I'm still fat, I'm not going to go to the gym anymore, right? It's the same exact thing. So whether it's social, GPB profiles on Google, or website SEO, it really pays to invest in all three of those to get more and more visibility online, whether it's Google My Business, getting yourself in that top 3 in that map pack, or ranking your website higher if you have a more web-driven customer base. Whatever the case may be, all these things, they pay off over time. And if you sleep on them for too long, it can really hurt you in the long run. So hope this was of some help. If somebody knows the owner of Excalibur Mobile Detail, maybe tag them in this video or send it to them or something, because I really like what they did with that. Did a good job on that, and I promote what they're doing here. Back to where'd we go here? Let's keep going back. Auto body repair. There we go. Look at that. So nonetheless, now I'm just clicking around and kind of rambling. But anyways, this is Jeff from Automotive Marketing Strategies. Again, I'll throw the link for my Facebook group in the comments. I'd love to have you on board in the Facebook group and bounce ideas off each other and help each other grow our automotive businesses and learn some mindset and management tactics while we're there. So, all right, guys, take care. Have a good one.